Let's play a game.
No, I don't want to play a game. Talking about sex?
Why don't you want to play a game?
It's going to end up bad.
It's
and
not.
everybody in the comment section knows it. Everyone here is salivating because they know I'm about to get myself in some trouble like I always do in this stupid podcast. All right, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Melanin.
And I'm Belief Mel.
And we're here with episode 190 of How Married Are You?
Okay, my name Belief. This is Yvette. Married 13 years. We live in California. We got four kids. Relationship scary. It's very necessary. We share our love, our struggles. We ask how married are you? Every Tuesday and Thursday, shawty. If you're listening, you're in the wedding party. It's okay if you want to put your hands out. You got the questions. We got the answers.
It's chocolate baby story time.
Chocolate baby story time.
It's chocolate baby story time.
1, 2, 3, and
It's chocolate baby story
I'm
time.
going.
okay.
All right. So the other day, we're all just sitting in the living room, or it's me and Glenn's cooking breakfast. I think I'm sitting on the couch. I think Anaya and Uzi are sitting at the bar. The older boys, they've been missing for a while. They come downstairs and Uzi goes, Theo, you don't think I'm cute anymore. And I was like, what? What's going on? And then Uzi goes, Theo didn't let me go in the room and play Legos with him. And I guess Uzi has been using his cuteness to get things from his brothers. And I just thought it was hilarious. And now let's talk about his cuteness though. The other day, my brother had a baby shower. And you know that game where they give you the clothespins and you can't say baby or boy or whatever. You know, they give you 3 words you can't say or something. You probably don't know because you don't go to a lot of baby showers. Anywho, whenever you're in a conversation with someone and they say like baby, you take their clip and you put it up on your thing.
Nice.
Well, Uriah and Anaya got really into this game to the point that they're competing against each other. Anaya and Uzi team up. They just start going up to people and being like, Anaya does her thing she does. Can I have your clothes?
Oh my gosh.
And then Uzi starts doing it and they won. Some people, one guy was like, no, you just got me. So he only gave him 1, but then he stopped them from getting it from other people. It was hilarious. I was like, wow.
That's hilarious.
Then I had to encourage them like, hey, y'all, you can't always be cute and use that to get what you want. You gotta have smarts and all that
Finessing. Let me tell you, man. People been talking about our daughter's hair again because I put that video up.
I saw the comment.
Yeah.
Which one was it? She said
somebody with a mustache. I'm gonna call it just how I see it, man. It's a mustache. If you don't got one on your face, you got one on your soul. I know it. So look. So Anaya gets her hair done, silk pressed with the edges clipped, right, trimmed. Mm-hmm. Okay. First thing she does when she comes home is wets her hair.
Oh my gosh.
And sprays it because that's what she likes to do. Mm-hmm. Messed up the whole.
Her natural hair. It's something I let her do. Whatever. But
messed up her whole head, man.
But the crazy thing is, after she got the silk press, I was like, Anaya, do not wet your hair. Do not wet your hair. That was all the instructions I gave her. Homegirl goes and just sprays directly into her hair.
And it will never be the same.
It will never be the same. Yep. But you're talking about the lady who was talking about how she said something about like, please do your daughter's hair or something.
Yeah, you only got one daughter. Say, only got one daughter.
I be wanting to talk to these people in person. Like, say it to my face.
You better not have a piece of ash on your body.
Face.
No wrinkle in your clothes. You better be on point. And I know you're not. I know you're not because your profile's private.
And you want to know something? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. I used to be you. I sure did.
You used to be them?
I used to be them, babe. I used to be like, put some lotion on the child, brush the child's hair up. And then I went and had 4 children, and I realized that no matter how much you train them, no matter how beautiful the checklist is, these Negroes don't give a rat's tail. They will have... Look at them. They don't give nobody's rat's tail. So I'm just saying, I get it. I understand. From the outside looking in, it looks a mess. But from the inside looking out, it is a mess. And sometimes we just have to embrace the mess so that we can get to where we're going. Ashy and all. Ashy and all. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get into this email while you settle that thing with Uzziah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this person is saying advice needed. Please don't say my name. We won't say your name, girl. Dear Glenn and Yvette, I've been a faithful listener of the podcast for the last 4 years. I greatly appreciate your dedication to building a strong Black family, as well as engaging in thoughtful discussions on love and relationships, especially for someone like me who hasn't had strong examples. I am writing you. You're so welcome. Oh, wow. I am writing you because I have a dilemma. I've been dating my boyfriend for about a year. When we met in person for our first date, I wasn't attracted to him. However, I decided to give it a chance, as he seemed kind and conscientious. At the time, I wasn't really meeting any guys, or at least men I was clicking with, and I thought some of the major turnoffs, like weight, in parentheses, I considered it, could have been from the pandemic, and he kept saying he was going to the gym, might change. So she was saying some of the major turnoffs, like weight, might change because there was just the pandemic, and he said he was going to the gym. He started to grow on me over time due to his character. Today, I can say I love him, and he's heavier. He does work a stressful job and doesn't have the schedule to consistently take care of himself, for some context. Uzi.
Shh. Hey. Uzi.
Considering all of this, I am concerned about myself because I still question my attraction to him at times. I don't think it's just the weight and my lack of desire to have sex in general. Also in the process of waiting to have sex until marriage. So don't know if it's repression or something, but I'm like, the urge should be there even if the deed is not going to happen now. I feel absolutely terrible writing this. Please help. I don't know if I should stay or leave, because I don't want to waste time for either of us if it's not something worth investing in long term. A lot of people say there needs to be physical attraction in the relationship, or else a long-term relationship marriage is doomed, while others say really worry about how they treat you since looks fade. Just a little about me. This is my first real relationship, and I haven't dated a lot before this. I'm an introverted, semi-tall, athletic woman in her late 20s with a PhD. I don't really stand out looks-wise, not so much into dressing up, hair, and makeup, but not saying I'm hideous, just average. Also, I wanted to wait until marriage for sex. With all this, men aren't entirely lined up for me. I find that most guys aren't into Black women like me. Not saying this to say I'm settling, but I'm trying to be open-minded and realistic about my options too. Thank you again, and best wishes to you and the chocolate babies.
Wow, that was a lot.
It was a lot, right?
Yeah. So what's her question?
I think the overall thing she's trying to consider is, should I be concerned that I'm not necessarily attracted to him physically? Now,
yes.
She also says she doesn't just think it's the weight. She said, because I still question my attraction to him at times. I don't think it's just the weight.
I don't know. Okay. So you weren't initially attracted to me.
No.
Okay. So you have tips?
I don't know what happened. So I wasn't initially attracted to you. And then time passed. Maybe I was distracted. I think I was definitely distracted initially. Because but the crazy thing is there was another guy who looked just like you.
And you were attracted to him?
I was attracted to him.
I didn't know that.
But the thing is, the reason I was attracted to him was because we had conversations and got to talk and hang out.
I didn't know you were attracted to him, fool.
Babe, that night I was like...
You were juggling a lot that night.
Anywho.
But you had a guy, kind of, at the time. Were you attracted to him?
No.
Well,
I wasn't attracted to him. He was just one of the only Black men in my school, and
so you've never been.
And he paid me attention. I think I was attracted to the attention that people were giving me, for sure. And there was something about you, though, when the way your pursuit, it was very pure and intentional and genuine, but also felt safe. You know what I mean? So it wasn't, I don't know, I let you in that way. And then I got to hang out with you and I was like, oh, he's got this like Baltimore swagger that I didn't know I liked until I liked it. You know? So yeah, for me, the initial like conversation surrounding weight, I feel like is challenging because I think we all have fluctuations in our body. Like I'm not the same woman that you married. And there are times when I feel self-conscious about like, oof, you know, whatever. And so I don't know that that is necessarily a reason to
But if she's not attracted to him.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if she's saying, she keeps referencing his weight, not necessarily how he looks. You know what I'm saying?
I think she has a weight ick, which is understandable.
If you're an athletic build,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Right. But if you met him that way and he doesn't express any intention to lose the weight besides working out, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you right now, like I'm in one of them seasons where I'll probably work out, not in this past like 3 weeks, not in the past like 3 weeks, but I was working out for like a few years and like eating like crazy. You know what I'm saying? That does nothing for you. So like if
except maintain the weight, because I will say that I'm working out consistently and I have lost no weight.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I think you might. I don't know. I'm not for like casting people off, but I do believe you need to be attracted to someone.
Yeah.
That is like really important. Otherwise, you're gonna be bitter. But I know some women who kind of like, yeah, I'm not physically attracted to him at all, but that's my husband. Yeah.
And you were saying that you feel like it's necessary for you to be attracted to somebody.
I do.
I don't know if that's true, babe, because I think
It's over there. It's over there.
two people can have really good sex and have.
Come here. So, you said two people can have good sex?
Yeah, like, think about it. Okay, let's play a game.
No, I don't want to play a game. Talking about sex?
Why don't you want to play a game?
It's going to end up bad.
It's
and
not.
everybody in the comment section knows it. Everyone here is salivating because they know I'm about to get myself in some trouble like I always do in this stupid podcast. All right, go ahead.
I know the best combination is whoever you got in me. But let's just say.
Absolutely not. You want me to choose someone else?
No. This is hypothetical. I understand this is hypothetical. You understand this is hypothetical. Y'all understand this is hypothetical. What I'm saying is, would you rather have someone who looks really good, like who you're super attracted to physically, and the sex is bad, or someone who is, they didn't get it in the looks department, but the sex is really good?
Ugh. What?
And let's just say for both these people, personality is there. So they both have a personality that is compatible with you. You enjoy spending time with them. But one person is beautiful, horrible sex. The other person is not so beautiful. Choose.
I don't like this.
Choose.
I'm not doing it. Shout out to all my dudes out there who know better.
Babe, you have to choose.
I don't like it. I think that question should be let's do a poll. No, I think we should be a poll for everyone else out there because they can answer anonymously. I don't want to put myself in that position. What are you talking about?
Babe, you're a married man. It's a hypothetical question. You have beauty and good sex.
Babe.
You're supposed to affirm that.
I do have beauty and good sex. I have amazing sex. We have amazing sex and you're beautiful.
So just answer hypothetical, babe.
So I'm choosing you if you didn't look good. I can say that. You if you didn't look good.
You're choosing ugly Yvette, ugly Yvette, really good sex, or beautiful Yvette and really bad sex.
From 2013.
All right, go ahead. Sure. From 2010 when you got married.
I choose you always. God.
You're a punk.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
punked out.
punk. I'm a punk.
You-
I'm a sucker. No one respects me.
No.
I don't care, but I'm not arguing anyone
You
tonight.
could have answered that question. All right. So
You
here-
choose. You answer the question. It's your question.
Now that I know what it's like to have good sex, I don't know if I can give that up.
Wow. Yeah.
So it would be tough for me to be in a relationship with someone and I couldn't, like, you know?
The question is, I'm going to have an orgasm, regardless.
You as a male.
As a male, I'm probably gonna have an orgasm regardless. But you,
As a female.
female, would not. So good sex equals orgasm.
Yeah, but she doesn't know because she's a virgin. So the question becomes, because as an educator, I do believe in a growth mindset. I don't believe that where you are, you cannot grow from there. So have we gotten off track?
No, because I feel like this. I understand what you're saying. You're saying there's a possibility that the sex may increase with this guy who is unattractive.
Because you probably thought our sex life was going to be what it was for forever.
Yeah.
And it didn't stay that way.
Yeah, but that wasn't my decision. It was yours.
And it can still evolve. Like, I still believe that our sex life can evolve.
I agree. But I do think that she's already starting in a deficit right now.
Because why? She's unattracted to him?
She's not attracted to the guy. So if she's starting off at a deficit, which she's hoping is like, oh, maybe the sex will help me be more attracted to him, which is kind of like, that's just a maybe. And if he's not healthy, what is the probability of that actually happening? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. So I feel like she's starting off at a really rough place.
And this is why people have sex before marriage.
I don't know about that. Because I guess that she's saying, okay, maybe this might.
Because she's already concerned. She's like, I've been waiting to have sex. I'm nervous.
Is she a virgin?
I don't know if she's a virgin. That part is not clear. What is clear is that she's waiting to have sex until marriage.
Women be settling, man.
She just said, I'm not settling. She said, not saying this is to say I'm settling, but I'm trying to be open-minded. And here's the thing. I often think about this for myself. Because I'm like, if I had not met Glenn, I might still be out here in these streets single. Mm-hmm. And I feel like at this point in my life, I would probably just be settled in my ways and just resort to singlehood. But she's like, hey, not only am I single, but like I have a PhD. I'm in my late 20s.
Men don't care about that, though. Not a lot of men care about that. Right?
I don't know. I'm not a man.
Well, like, I'm not going to be like, yo, she got a PhD. I'm going to get with her. Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
You're probably intimidated by it.
I wouldn't say that her job is making me choose. Because what I'm saying, like, I know her job is, depending on what her job is, she might not have time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I wouldn't be intimidated by me. I would be intimidated by it if I was me when we got together.
What?
Like years ago. Because I feel like, dang, like, what do I have to offer this woman? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Financially, you know. But if I'm at a certain level of success, I wouldn't think that way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I feel like she's settling. I don't know what's so great about the guy.
She said she can say she loves him now. They've been dating for a year. She's got a PhD. She's a smart woman, so something's keeping her around.
Just because you got a PhD don't mean you street smart or you're like relationally intelligent. That just means you went to school and you graduated. Right? We know some people with PhDs who are not smart.
She's saying, with all this, men aren't entirely lined up for me. I find that most guys aren't into black women like me.
Describe her again. She described herself. She said she's not very...
She said, this is my first relationship and I haven't dated a lot before this. I'm an introverted, semi-tall, athletic woman in her late 20s with a PhD. I don't really stand out looks-wise. Not so much into dressing up, hair and makeup, but not saying hideous, just average.
I'm kind of confused on that.
Because that's what I would describe. I feel like I would be the same person. I don't wear makeup.
You did your hair every day.
I did do my hair. I do care about my hair. But I'm not a makeup person. I do like to dress. I feel like you made me care about how I dressed more so than when we met.
Okay, let's clarify that because it makes it seem like...
No.
I'm like, don't wear that outside, girl. You better put something else on. That's not what it was.
Actually, I feel like I'm still the same person. I'm still kind of plain Jane. I just got into head wraps, maybe.
No, you always had a little Papa style. I
did?
The reason why you elevated your dress is because you started wearing my crap. You started putting my hats on, my fedoras, and my little paperboy caps, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, you got like teacher of style of the year or some crap like that because you were wearing my hats."
That is crazy.
You had on them. She had on these really.
Maybe I was cute. I don't know.
You're very cute.
I look back at pictures and I'm like, "What the heck, man?"
In what way? And what about it? What about you?
Like I just felt I feel like I look so frumpy and like whatever, but
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say frumpy.
I don't know. Anyways,
I'd definitely say you didn't show off your figure.
Yes, I definitely.
You didn't do that.
Didn't do that. I don't think we're helping this person.
I think that she needs to really evaluate the relationship so that she's sure she's not settling. Because what I didn't hear her say is that he serves me well, he loves me well, he treats me. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say any of that. All she said is, I'm not really attracted to this dude. He's out of shape, and I'm hoping that I think we need to be attracted to each other sexually, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm assuming that all that other stuff is good to go. Now, if that's the case, I still feel like she's settling, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like she's trying as well. Not to say
what do you mean by that?
Because she says she doesn't care about her hair, she doesn't care about how she dresses.
She said she's not saying she's hideous, she's just average.
I know, but you know how like some of them average girls be where they're like walking around in basketball shorts.
I don't think she's like that. Not to say there's anything wrong with just walking around in basketball shorts.
I'm not saying it is either, but if you're trying to attract a male.
Some men are into that.
If they like basketball. Hey, you want to hoop? Sure.
I hate us. I don't like this.
It's the worst podcast ever.
We need to go away.
I think it's valid.
This is not working.
That's not valid?
I mean, I think it's valid. Sometimes I wish y'all would send just a picture.
Yeah, because I need to see what was.
Just give us a little bit of context.
What do you mean by all this?
I mean, girlfriend, if you hear this episode and you want to send us a picture, send us a picture. Now, mind you, this email is old. So I really like to know. I think I'm going to email her back and be like, hey, we just responded to this. I'm so sorry.
Is it a year old?
No.
Okay. Yeah, ask her
it
if
was
she's
written
still,
May 27th. What's today?
Is she still with the homie? Are you still with the homie? How's it going?
4 months ago.
I need to know. We need to know.
We need to know.
Update. Let's update it.
I need to reply to this one.
Okay, so a couple episodes ago, we talked about sex. And people were like, I thought this was going to be more about sex. Because I kind of...
What'd you say?
Well, I said...
Did you clickbait them?
Kind of.
Oh, man.
That's what you got to do. That's the game. So more people clicked on that episode than the one before that, which I feel like was a better episode. But people really wanted us to talk about sex.
What were you talking about?
Remember when I was talking about, it was my How Married Are You when I said, are we having sex or not?
Oh.
I titled the episode that.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we need to talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you.
We should figure out
me.
We should figure out like what we could really bring in together to talk about, because I feel like we probably have a lot to talk about.
Well, why don't you guys let us know in the comment section?
What about sex would you like to talk about?
What about sex do you want us to talk about?
Yeah, because you guys talked about the scheduling thing.
We have talked about that already.
I know, but you know, people not going through 190 episodes watching from the beginning. I don't think so. A lot of people like...
We should probably have some sort of... Never mind, let me shut up because I don't got time for that.
Yeah, we need
I was going to say like a catalog that's like, hey, sex topics. And then...
Playlist. Okay, babe, how married are you?
Ooh, I'm so married that I recorded 2 podcasts in one day because I want to support my husband and the team and getting ahead versus not getting ahead. Uh-oh, he's twitching. Ooh.
This is your company. How married are you is Yvette's company.
It's a 50-50 co-ownership, bro.
It's Yvette's company. So I'm trying to help Yvette.
I know, but we also had how many interruptions?
Yeah.
I hope all those interruptions stay in here. They need to stay because y'all need to understand this is our life. We trying. When we get you guys content, this is what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, I'll try to think of another one.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm so married. I RSVP'd no to a baby shower because it's the same day that I come back in town from a thing, and my husband asked me to come home. Is that not a good one?
Yeah, that's good. You RSVP'd no. Yeah.
How married are you?
I'm so married. I've been working on your content for your channel.
Thank you, babe.
So,
Y'all know I have a YouTube channel?
do you have any videos up?
I do.
Go to Yvette's YouTube channel, y'all. What is it called?
Yvette Unplugged.
Oh, Yvette's
You
Unplugged.
don't even know what my YouTube channel is? Bro, are you even subscribed?
I don't know.
I'm going to go check on your computer.
I'm sure I am.
I'm sure you're not.
I am subscribed to your YouTube channel. On one of my accounts, I am.
I'll be checking.
And
That's what?
And
that's just how married we are.